Uh-oh, here he comes. You guys remember John from my other MWRD video. So he is acting as the enforcer for Carrie Steele, and he's going to tell me I cannot video unless I sit in the little teeny tiny corner as if I were a 2-year-old who was misbehaving. And anybody that wants to use sort of any recording device is supposed to sit in this little 4x6 area and be squished in with whoever happens to be there that day. This is where I was seated, already way in the back of the room. You can barely see or hear what's going on during the meeting. You really can't see the commissioners' faces very well, or what they're looking at or doing. Yeah. And this is the corner that the MWRD wants you to squeeze in if you want to record. Mind you, I'm not a TV cameraman. I'm not blocking anybody. I can film from my seat, and I'm not disturbing anybody. Why should I have to be in a corner like I'm a bad kid? Like I said, you can't even really see or hear what's really going on in the meeting. So in my view, this is just disgusting.
To say that even though we have a predominantly Democratic government here within Cook County, that is not a call for.
Do I got to tell you every meeting?
Are we going to do this
Are you
again?
still recording me?
Yes, I have a right to do that.
I'm going to have you escorted. Get in.
I have a right to record.
You have a right to record behind here.
I'm recording you now.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad, Mr. Influence. Have a seat.
There is a chance, as I said last.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we pay millions of our tax dollars to the MWRD, and if you try to go record to keep them accountable, you get put in a corner and told, treated like a little child. I mean, this is disgusting, it's discriminatory, and it needs to stop.
A very long time in the city.
Just when you think it couldn't get any worse, after I was scolded and told I had to go to the corner if I wanted to record, you're going to start to see several people with Mayor Clark's group that are allowed to record from where they're seated or standing.
And of course, I want to thank, of course, the board president and the board for everything that you've done in the past, everything that you're doing, negotiated offers.
Also, do you notice how the MWRD staff treats the folks that came with Mayor Clark? It rolls out the red carpet for them. They don't have to go in the corner to film. They can, they make extra seating for them. It really looks like this whole thing was staged. It's really, really bad. So Carrie Steele, if you're trying to look like you're impartial for this project, you definitely are failing big time.
And those offers, in my opinion, somewhere else. Some of these people are members.
Now, wait just a minute. That's the marketing guy. Why is he helping with getting yellow cards filled out so people can make public comment? He never helped any of us or anybody else that I saw in any other meeting. That's really strange. Again, is this whole thing staged by the MWRD? Why is the marketing guy helping these people from Harvey to make public comment?
Of residents of our town who are in the impact zone, whose home.
Hey, wait a minute. There's another person who is videoing. She's not in no little teeny tiny corner with me. She's over there having a great old time. What's going on, John, in the MWRD? Carrie Steele? Why is this whole thing just off? It looks staged. It looks fake. It looks like you are giving active support to people supporting this project where it is. And anyone who's saying move it somewhere else, you're actually making it really hard on us.
Party in which they live.
Well, there's another one. So why doesn't she have to be forced into the corner like I am?
And so MWRD and the relationship that you have with Harvey, the work that you're doing at Harvey is extremely important. Don't listen to the opposition trying to tell you that they represent the city. Here's an alderman. I'm a mayor. We got 2 other aldermen here.
Okay, where are you now, John? There are 2 people now recording. They're looking footloose and fancy free in their little corner. They don't have any restrictions placed on them, so why do I have to be forced into a corner? It's almost like this whole thing is staged, and the MWRD wants the other people to record and not anybody else.
3 other aldermen here that represent this city, that voted and decided that on behalf of the people.
And it continues like this. It's obvious that there are 2 sets of rules here, one for the group that Carrie Steele and Mayor Clark obviously wanted to come in, and then for the rest of us that disagree, we are, we're not welcome, and we're being made to feel very uncomfortable in this meeting.